So, Manchester Pride Week is literally just around the corner, and I was thinking, what better time than to do a video celebrating LGBT representation and characters in video games. You saw the title, that's why you're here. Please feel free to subscribe if you want to. Now, I've realized that I really enjoy media that is not self-serious, and that can often manifest in it just coming out as camp. And when things are camp, they usually end up being quite gay. A camp game series I really love is Metal Gear Solid. And Metal Gear Solid 3 in particular, I always think of this one scene where Volgin, the main antagonist, finds Snake in disguise, and it just so happens to be that Snake is unaware that Volgin has a male lover, and he has disguised himself as this man. So obviously he gets caught, and that kind of alters the entire storyline going forwards. That is a critical moment that's in the middle of the game. You can't avoid it. It's not a sub-story, it's not hidden, and I find that really quite interesting and admirable as well. And I think throughout the Metal Gear Solid series, they're always trying to just push it in different ways. So like, Raiden is a very effeminate man, and towards the end of the game, he's just running around butt naked, which is very funny, but also quite camp. And there's the whole Solid Snake and Otacon thing. They're almost like a couple at times. And there's a scene in literally what was supposed to be like the final fight of the series between Snake and Ocelot, and they kiss. It's like a little bit of an Easter egg, but yeah, they kiss in the middle of the fight. I think in a similar vein, like the Yakuza series is also on that line of like very macho, manly, can be kind of serious, but really camp at the same time. So you've got like these sus kind of scenes in Yakuza 3, you've got karaoke as well, which has these really big glam rock sequences, and a lot of the side stories as well can be quite silly. Now, in terms of like effeminate men, there are so many effeminate like leading characters in video games. I'm thinking like Resident Evil 4, you've got Leon, you've got Cloud in Final Fantasy 7, and you know, like he goes cross-dressing at one point. To be fair though, all Final Fantasy characters do have a very effeminate look. Voldo from Soul Calibur, he's kind of like the guys from Hellraiser, which are also, you know, that's a very kind of LGBT-esque film. You got the main character from Hades, but basically everyone in Hades as well. Link is a big one there, and again, in Breath of the Wild, you have to cross-dress to get through a part of the main path there. Raiden, as I mentioned, but also Vamp is a bisexual sparkly vampire in the world of Metal Gear, and even Ocelot, when he's younger, looks very effeminate. You've got the Katamari King, who's very, very campy and very fruity. You've got characters like Seer from Apex Legends. I just think it's really cool how men are no longer these 2D ideas of masculinity, and instead video games are showing that they can express in different ways, which is just awesome. I also just want to quickly touch on a few of my favorite games that give player choice for expression. Stuff like Stardew Valley, Mass Effect, or Dragon Age, where they let you kind of romance who you want. Splatoon has also attracted a big LGBT community, and you'll constantly see signs in the plaza saying stuff like trans rights, which is awesome to see. And probably the biggest one of them all, The Sims, and that's probably just because you can have anything be whatever you want. So yeah, this was just a quick little video. It was kind of a celebration of the games and the representation and the different kind of things that I love in these games as well. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.